Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's Lounge Chat, our chance to get to know our members just a little bit more. Today we have another member joining us, and now your last name is just so unique. I need you to tell me, how do I say it properly?
Okay, my surname is Epistithiou, and it's a Greek Cypriot origin.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and it dates back in Jesus' time.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Awesome. And so who are you? Tell us, what are you? Who are you? How did you come to be a part of the Consortium Lounge?
So, and basically a couple of years ago, I came into the space. Initially was to help one of my clients with a task because I needed a space where I can make my phone calls. And then as I got to learn the space, I realized that there's certain things and aspects in my business that I could use the help with. I'm really good at helping people at an ad hoc business where you can just give me the task and I run with it. And especially with when you're doing things on your own, you need that support network, and that's where the space in the Consortium Lounge has helped me. When I first joined, I was very nervous. I couldn't really to do much public speaking or even giving a 60-second pitch. It's difficult. I remember going to some of these networking, standing up, and you see all these people normally that you would aspire to, and now I feel like I can be part of them and be able to join in conversations comfortably, whereas before I couldn't. Yeah,
Huge step. Hey,
it
that's
is.
pretty amazing. And so
Yeah.
just to clarify, your background is in IT and project management and administration, yes?
Yes. And also, originally, my background was actually in meetings in events. When I first finished school, I wasn't quite sure. I was actually meant to start marketing.
Yeah.
But what happened was as I was working in the office environment, I said to myself, I don't think it's marketing overall that's my passion. It was in the meetings and events at that particular time, purely because within the organization, planning and the support kind of thing that you sort of deal with when you're organizing an event. And that's where my passion is. And also coming from a family who's about hospitality and always bringing those hospitality to
business.
to people. Just having that background as well sort of pushed me in that direction initially, and then through my experience I've evolved and made some career changes that I never thought I would move into the IT world or and the project space as well. So yeah.
And so what is your business name?
So my business name is ProAdmin Solutions.
So cool. So we can find you on Google and Facebook and all of those
Yes.
things as ProAdmin Solutions.
That's
Excellent.
exactly right. And I'm in this space at the moment. I'm in the final stages in doing a relaunch of my website with some new pricing models in place. So I'm really excited by that. So I'm hoping beginning of next week. I was hoping by the end of this week I'll have it all ready to go, but some of my forms that I've got to attach is taking a little bit longer than expected, because I want to make sure that when people are buying from me, they understand what I do, whereas before that's one of the things I lacked because of my experience in the marketing industry and the sales. And I guess this is where the lounge has helped me as well.
Absolutely. And we'll just ask Andriana, who do you help? What type of clients?
So I help, there's a variety of businesses, models that I can help, but I tend to go for the ones that are looking for growth, and but can't really afford to do it on they can't, don't have the money to spend. So that's why my costing, I've done it on a budget pricing to help those, to enable them to grow and implement those systems or workflows that they need to get them to the next level.
And I suppose the benefit of you is that then you don't have the on cost of having a permanent employee that you're stuck with, well, not stuck with, but that you have that will be working with you on a yearly or anything basis.
That's right.
Term, can't it?
Yeah. And I have put in some other like supports where I've put in some ongoing admin support as well if they needed to. But my aim is to help those businesses grow, because one thing I've learned when I work in IT, there's always a constant change, and you have to have the ability to change and train people to make those changes, because it's not, you can't just go in and put a system in place. Your staff and the business owners need to be comfortable with those systems or the procedures or policies that you implement, and they go on price. Because I've been in situations where systems have been implemented, but they haven't, staff are refusing to use them because they don't like the look of it, or no one's put in that effort to make them feel comfortable with those changes. So and I guess
that's what makes you different. You take the time to care and to step people through the process and make sure that the system that you're putting in place is actually working for the business. Yeah, that's
right. And I'm very hands-on with that approach, because I don't feel like here's the system in place, or here's what the work is, and leave it there. You can't really do that. Some of my clients don't mind that they just want you to just do their bit, and they're fine to go on with their bit. But there's still people out there that are really hard with the changes, and you can't just go in and make all those changes in one hit either. You got to do it in stages.
Definitely. And I'll ask them, so why did you join the Consortium Lounge? What appealed to you?
I guess what appealed to me was being in a space where there's other people that are just like me, business owners who have you're not struggling, but you're just it can get overwhelming, and then sometimes you just need that someone to talk to and get you through those challenges and those hurdles, because I've never run a business before. I've never opened a business to say to go through that process. So it's always good to be able to lean on each other and support one another in that respect.
And having those fellow small business owners as well with you to lean on. Yeah, exactly.
That's right. And
that connection's so important, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And it also and some of those it's good to know that there's some people that are ahead of where you are, so then the advice that you get from them, it's
from experience.
Yeah.
And
obviously that in the future.
Yeah, and you tailor it to what your business is, obviously, but it's good to know that there's other people that have gone through the same thing, and you're not alone.
Absolutely.
Fantastic.
Well done. So to end our chat today, we wanted to know, what is one fun fact about you that you would like everyone to know? Okay. We'd be happy for everyone to know.
So when I go to people's houses and we do barbecues, or even sometimes if there's certain events, I like to hop on behind the bar and create some cocktails. And yes.
Wow, what's your favorite?
So I have a variety of favorites. I just can never think, but I tend to go I think the different types of martinis. like your lychee rotinis and espresso martinis are really my go-to kind of thing. But I've also created a few of my own in the past and been able to put those together and share them with family and friends.
Can I ask you, can you share with us one of your favorite, your espresso martini or one of your martini recipes, and we will pop it in the Consortium Lounge group for everyone to give a go over the weekend.
Yeah, I sure can.
Sounds like a perfect end to a Friday afternoon.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I know that there's a couple of little local businesses or not so little local businesses that will deliver your alcohol to your door, contact free. It's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, and look, and I've managed to create, because sometimes like on a Friday evening or something like that, and when I'm working, so I might make like a little martini. So and because I can't use the blender or anything like that, which some of my other cocktails do, so I've got my little shaker and I just bring that out, and
that is good to know. Next party.
Yes.
Bartender. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Andriana.
Thank
We
you for
appreciate
having
your
me.
time. Absolutely. Thanks.
Right.
We'll see you next week on the Lounge Chat.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.